Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now May 19th of 2020, and ever since the release of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, a lot of fans have been very much on edge with wondering exactly what the future of the Star Wars franchise is going to look like by Disney and Lucasfilm, and exactly how both Bob Iger and Bob Chapek are really going to treat the Star Wars franchise, along with George Lucas, Jon Favreau, and Dave Filoni, as I like to call them, FFL or LFF, the trio of Star Wars creators that are really going to make this new universe. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, the thing about Disney and Lucasfilm is that what they're trying to do is that they're really trying to provide a major facelift for the Star Wars brand. We've seen a steady decline in the Star Wars franchise ever since the release of 2017's The Last Jedi by writer and director Rian Johnson, and since then, it's pretty much been going downhill. I think a lot of you guys out there will agree with me on that, is that yes, Disney has offered some decent Star Wars projects, like Rogue One, a Star Wars story. That's a prime example. Star Wars The Mandalorian, that's another great example. The Clone Wars Season 7, amazing. You know, I can really go on and on here and there, but they've also had a lot of misses, and The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker were two of them for me in my book. Now, looking at everything of what Kathleen Kennedy is trying to do, in case you guys did not know, is that she will be the lead of the new Star Wars TV series. She is essentially going to act as producer for it. She actually has total control over this new TV show that will be created by Leslye Headland, that is now a part of the crew over at Lucasfilm and is going to be writing this new Star Wars TV series this June. Now, with that being said, of course, with Disney and Lucasfilm now focused on their new Star Wars trilogy of films, as well as the new Star Wars universe, they have a goal in place to make the Star Wars franchise as successful as the MCU in order to make it more attractive to the Star Wars fandom. Now, many of these attempts will be made on the Disney Plus platform, first with The Mandalorian Season 2 and the Kenobi TV series, followed by the new Star Wars trilogy of films that will be released in theaters that will bring fans into a new mythology of Star Wars in general. However, one project that Disney does not have total control over is the Leslye Headland Star Wars TV show for Disney Plus that Kathleen Kennedy is in charge of. Now, it's noted that Leslye Headland will begin writing the show this June, and that they plan to release the series sometime in 2022 or 23, where it's explained that behind the scenes, Leslye Headland is very angry and furious with Star Wars fans, creating a backlash against her TV show even before a script or a shred of footage was even showed. Headland is described to be offended by the Star Wars fandom just because she wants to promote identity politics, real-world issues, and personal agendas, and how the fans have issues with that. Now, it's explained that Headland feels very offended over the Star Wars fans for already not accepting her ideas even before a story has been revealed, where Headland plans to unveil the overall approach to her new TV series for Disney Plus during Star Wars Celebration this August, and that Kathleen Kennedy will be attending the event to show fans what the show will be like once it arrives on Disney Plus by unveiling the general show, of course, what it will be like once it arrives on the platform of Disney Plus and the concept of it all. Now, Headland also is set to unveil some character names for her new TV series and character designs for Disney Plus to give fans a visual idea of where the TV show is heading for Disney Plus and more. The major thing that fans are against from Headland is the fact that she will be ignoring many of George Lucas's ideas and concepts from the Star Wars franchise, and that she will be building her series from the ground up in order to develop something very unique for the fans. Additionally, it's noted that Headland has actually had conversations with creator Rian Johnson to come on board for the new TV series as a director in order to give fans his take on Star Wars television on Disney Plus. Fans are 100% against this idea, and Headland is also offended over the fact that so many fans dislike The Last Jedi. Headland is set to dedicate roughly 6 months to the scripts for the new TV series starting this June, and that they plan to actually begin shooting sometime next year in 2021 to create this new take on Star Wars that Headland wants to create that will shift away from the wants and needs from the Star Wars fandom. So, the thing about this new TV show, let me just say this, is that Headland is in the wrong of being offended and furious with the Star Wars fandom over the fact that we are already judging a book by its cover. Now, the thing here is this. Yes, I could understand that approach in different scenarios. Like if we were, for example, criticizing the Kenobi TV series before it even arrived. That's a completely different story, and I could never see the fandom doing that. However, with this TV series, their main goal is to drive in, to shoehorn identity politics, real-world issues, and personal agendas as the driving force from Leslye Headland to create this series, not necessarily story. That is something that I and a lot of fans out there have an issue with, and that is something that the fans don't want. All we want is a good story, well-written characters with great character development, and that's all we need. I don't care if you're, I don't care who you are, whether you're a writer or director, whoever it is, as long as you meet that criteria, if it has great story, great character development, great characters, a well-written plot, I think everything is usually fine. So with that being said, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.